Hi, I'm Star Ripperetti, the founder of Star Essence. And for over 30 years, I've been creating vibrational essences. Essences are subtle, yet very powerful remedies that are made in collaboration with nature and the elemental kingdom. They're designed to support our emotional, mental, spiritual, and even our physical well-being. I want to give you a little background information so you can easily talk about these products with your customers. So, first of all, what are vibrational essences? Essences are frequencies, energetic signatures. They're not about the aroma or the taste. They work on an energetic level with our body's electrical system. I like to say that essential oils are the blood of the plant, and essences are like the soul of the plant. Essences are unique, energetic patterns of a flower, a gemstone, or even an animal or specific moment captured in water. The vibrational signature interacts with our own energy field, helping to restore balance, clarity, and harmony. The essences aren't about masking symptoms. What they do is to gently bring us into alignment, into balance, so our body, our mind, and our spirit can do what they naturally want to do, which is to thrive. They aren't like drugs. The worst they can do is nothing, and the most they can do is miracles. And that happens all the time, and why we now call them normicals. And it's why I continue to do this, even after more than 30 years. Essences are safe for everyone, for all ages. They don't have any side effects. They don't interfere with any other healing modality. So they can be used alongside whatever other modalities are being used to help us heal faster, because they're working on the electrical system while most other modalities are working on physical. So they make a beautiful addition to whatever else someone may be doing, and of course they can just be used on their own. Star Essence began in 1994 with the first collection being the Andean orchid flower essences, which are made in the sacred environment of Machu Picchu, Peru. Since then, we've expanded to include other flowers as well as gemstone, mushroom, animal, and even a comet essence and an eclipse essence. They're each made in sacred ceremony with intention, attention, and deep reverence and love, and in collaboration with nature and the elemental kingdom. We have now over 250 individual essences. Now let's talk about our constellations. These are combinations of several individual essences that work together to support a specific goal. They cover a variety of conditions. For example, quintessential balance, which is like a very high vibe rescue remedy. It has a broad spectrum, and you can use it for just about anything. It's very nice to have on hand for any emergency. Super immune, which is great to have on hand for whenever you need it. Glorious menopause, well, that speaks for itself, as does perfect weight. And prosperity alchemy is a favorite. And brilliant student. And peaceful sleep. And again, there are more. There are more. Constellations are combinations of essences, blends. They're all listed on our extensive website and with much longer descriptions. And you can look on the bottle for the ingredients and even look up each essence in the bottle. And this goes for the sprays as well. I'm going to take a little down to earth right now, just to get myself back into balance. The generic way to use essences is 4 drops on or under the tongue 4 times a day, or more often when the situation is more acute. Taking them more often rather than more drops is the most effective way to take them. Sometimes the body will come into balance and then go off again, so taking them more often is useful until the body can hold that frequency for longer periods of time. They can also be added to water and sipped throughout the day. I also like to advise folks to take them as directed by their own divine director. So what are sprays? Our vibrational sprays combine essences with essential oils for an instant shift in energy. Where constellations work primarily through the subtle body when taken internally, sprays also work through the aroma and the atmosphere making them perfect for spaces, group settings, or quick refreshes during the day. And what makes them special and unique and extra powerful is that in addition to the essential oils, they have essences in them. The first spray I ever made was the Angel Rejuvenation Spray, which is always a favorite. My message regarding that, the essence called Eternal Youth, was to get it on the skin. Thus, I made the first spray, the Angel Spray. It has a winning combination of lavender, frankincense, and geranium, and the Andean orchid that we call Eternal Youth. Another favorite is Crystal Clear, which is good for many things, including clearing and cleaning crystals, as well as ourselves. It's good to use on your hands after working on people, because it's made with very high vibe salt infused water, as well as the essences and the oils. I could go through the list. I have so many favorites. The Now Spray, which stands for New Order of Wonder, and that's about staying present. The Yummy Love Lover Beloved, the Leap of Faith, the Sacred Sanctuary, which is a perfect housewarming gift, or a hostess gift, for instance. And our brand new Stellar Memory. Again, there's some information on the bottle and lots more in the brochure, and even more on the website, which is www.staressence.com. To use them, you can mist around your body, over your crown, or into a space. Customers will enjoy using them, with one spray they can feel the difference. If you have any personal stories about the essences, it's always great to share them. Our essences have reached people all over the world, and every bottle is still made with personal care, and always with sacred activated healing water. Once people experience them, the essences will do the rest. One thing I want to mention is that in 2016, I was unexpectedly and gracefully and gratefully inspired to move from beautiful Santa Barbara, California, to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which, by the way, is also extremely beautiful, and it's called the Natural State. That move was a whole fun story, but what I realized much later is that the essences were directing my move. They wanted to be bottled with crystalline spring water that's here in abundance. Doing that has moved them into a new octave. The essences seem to control my life in such a magical way, and I appreciate them for that. I don't have a wife. Thank you for joining me and sharing these gifts from nature. Your store is a part of a much larger web of light, bringing high vibrational tools to people who are thrilled to get them. From my heart to yours, thank you for helping Star Essence shine in your community.